Hey, it's Mike Huppage here, also known as Mr. Clean or Clean. I'm gonna try to talk fast here because I've noticed that not many people watch past a couple minutes, and also I don't think you can go past 10 minutes. And who really wants to watch somebody talk in a webcam for more than 10 minutes, no matter how interesting the topic is? Unless it's some beautiful lady who is talking directly to you. So, anyway, with that in mind, I want to talk about a couple of kids who I think are vastly underrated. I've talked about one of them before. I don't think I've talked about one of them before. I also want to address a couple of issues that are of interest lately. First, the topic is the most underrated player in the state, Shun Brown, University of Arizona commit from Calvary Baptist. I mean, the guy's done everything except make the kitchen soup, clean the kitchen, whatever. And his dad's a college coach in SWAC, so he also has that college coaching, knowledge passed down from him. And he's so good that he's become Shea Patterson's top receiver by far, and he listed originally as a defensive back. So who knows? Could he? I mean, what position will he play at Arizona, which also has a commitment from the DB from East St. John, who I like a lot, Parks. But I want to clear up something real quick. There's never been any beef with the Pattersons or myself. I've written several articles when I was with Scout on Patterson, mostly interview, or if not all, interviewing his dad. And what would happen was, on Facebook, I would try to plug Jason Pellerin, and this guy from Tiger Droppings, who I was friends with on Facebook, would always say, well, where is Shea Patterson ranked? Where is Shea Patterson ranked? I'm not an idiot, even though I may look like some kind of thug off Breaking Bad, and I can handle those things, I assure you. But anyway, enough crap talking. I'm fully aware that Shea Patterson is the number one ranked quarterback in the country. That's not the issue. The issue is I was trying to get Jason Pellerin some pub at that time. I mean, for the longest time, he was not ranked by anyone. And if I would have shut my mouth up some, it probably would still be 4 stars on 247. And as usual, I ran my mouth too much, and that probably cost him a star. But the year 2015, I'm not trying to hate on anybody. I wanted to talk about a couple more players real quick. Fergurson, who played his senior year at Southern Lab, played his junior year at Catholic Baton Rouge. I've seen him firsthand at a Core 6 function. There's a lot of question right now about whether he got an offer. A lot of times I think to these kids that think a player has these kids that are posting on message boards that think a player got an offer. I don't really think sometimes. I think sometimes these are high school kids that don't necessarily know how the process works. I mean, I don't know for sure. If you're looking for LSU insight for Jimmy Smith or Sonny Ship or Shea Dixon, but what I'm guessing is that perhaps Fergurson received the equivalent of what Duke Riley got a while back, which was a gray shirt offer, and then maybe he's going to get it converted into a regular offer at some point in the future. I'm not positive about that, but I would think that LSU would need to miss on some other players higher on their board, and that's not a knock on Fergurson. It's just clear that LSU has several other players at that defensive position that are higher on their board. The last thing I'll talk about real quick, a couple of guys from East Jeff, Raymond. He told me when I was with Rivals he was going to go to TCU or another school. I don't know if it was Texas Tech or Baylor. I really be guessing if I were try to remember. But he told me he wanted me to keep it quiet at the time, and I'm guessing it was what had to do with his brother, which is why he did not end up going to LSU, because like 2 years ago he told me in an interview that he gave me his top 5, and his top 5 included LSU, and the next day he texted me and he said, I want you to take LSU out of my top 5 and put the Cajuns in it. And I said, well, do you want me to tweet that? And he said yes. So the last thing is one of his teammates. I feel bad because I didn't get to write about some of these guys when I had to stop working for Rivals. My health is not the greatest. I've got high blood pressure, like 152 over 102, and my doctor didn't think I should be working. So, but anyway, there was a player I wanted to write about named, I may be butchering his name, but I mean you'll know his name is Rondé Latimer. He's a linebacker, and just all I have to say is the kid returned a punt like 75 yards for a touchdown in a playoff game against Crowley, which isn't an unathletic team. And that's pretty dang impressive. So I don't know exactly if he'll get Division I AA. I get tired of trying to distinguish FCS and FBS, but I don't know if he'll get 1 AA or Division II. But I mean, Ronald Lewis and Eugene Wells from that state championship team are. I know Ronald Green, the running back, is doing well for Northwestern State, averaging like 7 yards a carry. I haven't checked on Wells at Nicholls State, but I would think that this young man would be able to do the same kind of things at a statewide 1 AA school. So anyway, those are the guys I have to talk about today. Anything you want to hit me up about? I'm working for free these days. It's Christian work. I'm willing to put your film out and give you an honest evaluation. I couldn't give you really an honest evaluation earlier because, I mean, really, the big recruiting sites want you to write about the big name players. So it's not like I have time to give players evaluations, and I can't give you an honest evaluation because if I tell you some things you need to work on, you might get pissed at me and you may not talk to me anymore, because I mean Twitter has really made people like that. So I don't like Twitter, so hit me up on Facebook. Peace out. Love you. God bless. Take care.